Ladies and gentlemen, I know we have put off the Fez Whatley news for quite a while. Fez is going through his medical problems today inside a sealed oxygen tent. Fez Whatley is in the house. If you'd like to give him a call and say welcome back, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. But may I present to you the one-hit wonder who sang the song It Makes Me Fez, Fez Whatley.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to be back and out of a hospital bed.
I just have to tell you, you decided to be in that room today, right? So you can stand up during the show?
So I can stand up, so I can pace around if I need to.
Chris didn't turn your mic on. This is the loose board he runs in here. And that's something I want you working on him with, because tag teams, you and Chris are a team now. Now, Fez, explain to people, the last we heard, we were waiting to see if you got an extension on your contract. I did announce that you got the 6-month extension.
Right.
Then you spent 3 weeks of that off the air. What are the reasons?
It's basically a 5-month extension now. I went to the hospital, to the emergency room. I had pain in my shoulder and my neck and running all down my arm.
We believed it to be another massive heart attack.
And that's what the people in the emergency room believed as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, they're treating me for a heart attack because they come and tell me that shoulder pain is a symptom of aortic dissection. And I start screaming in the emergency room, John Ritter, because that's what killed him when he went to the hospital. They didn't catch it, and that's what killed him. I wasn't having a heart attack. I had a herniated disc in my neck, but while in the hospital, I did end up having a heart attack.
Now, how does one have a heart attack in the hospital and you're in the coronary unit?
I believe it's just from all the pain I was in. I got really upset because I thought, all right, Fez Whatley, another John Ritter. I see it coming right here.
But what I'm saying, pain can bring on a heart attack?
I think with me, I was like on the verge of one, and this sealed the deal.
Okay.
So before they could even deal with the neck, they had to get me through the heart attack and put another 3 stents in and get me unblocked again. But also, while in the ER, they gave me morphine, which I don't handle well. I'm not like the other people on this show.
Hey. Hey.
What the come on. First day back.
I know. And you're taking a shot at the 2 people who, in my opinion, have their own disease.
Thank you.
So I ended up throwing up from the morphine.
Pussy and a waste of morphine.
And all of a sudden, I throw up and everything's bright red. Then it turns dark red. And I'm like, did I have grape juice last night? What is this? I'm throwing up blood in the ER. So now they have to go down my throat and see what's going on in my stomach. I had 2 ulcers, along with the heart attack that ended up happening in the hospital, which I believe they caused. And then finally, they shoved me in an MRI machine, which hurt so bad, and found out that I have a herniated disc that needs to be replaced. So I think it's payback for any sort of Peyton Manning joke I may have made over the years.
And wasn't your blood sugar crazy also?
Yeah, the blood sugar went sky high because some of the things they were giving me. So I had to stay in the hospital till they could get the sugar under control.
He's what medical students call a jackpot.
It really was a perfect storm.
I'd like to sing a theme song for you right now. That old man radio, that old man radio, he just keep bitching, he won't stop whining. So from what I understand from talking with your people, you don't have a herniated disc. The disc itself is gone.
Yeah, that was the last appointment I had with the orthopedic surgeon, who says the disc is destroyed. It's completely disintegrated. There's no fixing it.
How does a disc get destroyed?
I have no idea. It's not like I'm any sort of athlete at all.
But don't you ask them? Like, how did my disc disappear?
I said, wouldn't I have felt some neck pain? Because I didn't feel anything until that day. He said that maybe, he goes, you probably changed your posture without realizing it to accommodate it. And then I thought, oh yes, Ron has told me I walk sloop-shouldered a lot.
You do walk slope-shouldered. Which disc is it, Fez?
It's the C5.
Bingo!
We have a bingo. B20.
Check.
I-16.
Check.
Free space. G9.
Check.
And C5.
That's a check, everybody. Clear your cards, and we'll be playing another game. Don't get mad. Everybody step up for a game of bingo. Change your seats, change your cards. Just may change your luck. Coming up in 3 minutes, another game of bingo.
Going home.
Fuck you, Gladys.
The Indians used to run the big casinos before they just bingo casinos before they let them do everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All over the country. And there's good money in calling bingo.
Really?
Oh, nice money. You got to keep the game moving along and keep the people entertained.
Shit, I've never even been to a bingo game. I don't even fucking... I've only seen it on television.
You've never been to a bingo game in your life?
Never.
You go out there and these old ladies will sometimes play with like 40 fucking cards. You know, they bring in their own marker from home. Got my lucky marker here. But some of those games get up to thousands and thousands of dollars.
Shit.
Believe me, you would get down in it and your addiction would pop right in.
Just the way you described it to me, thousands and thousands of dollars, I feel like I got to find a bingo action.
Well, here's the other annoying thing. You normally have, like, when bingo is called, you probably have 4 fucking numbers yourself.
Oh.
So you're just, like, fucking freaking out.
I would just go for that big circular cage to spin all those numbers around in.
What do you mean you would go for it?
I mean, just for that reason alone. That guy
just to
probably
watch
makes that guy probably makes some cash on the side too. Whereas the host is spinning it as well.
Normally you go spinning it while you're fucking hosting, while you're calling.
Twofer.
Anyway, we got off of Fez's thing. So you're missing a vertebrae. Is that it? Is that what the disc is? Is it a vertebrae?
I don't know if it's a vertebrae, if that counts as a vertebrae.
No, you were also saying that you are concerned about the use of your left arm.
Yeah, so the nerve has been crushed because everything collapsed on it when the C5 disc disintegrated. So my doctor said that I have to be careful of this left arm and go to rehab because he feels like it's getting weaker and I could lose total use of it. Now, I would have had the surgery. That's what the doctor says I need. He says it's my only option. But now I have to wait 3 months for the surgery because, lucky me, I got 3 new stents, and I'm, of course, on the blood thinners, and they can't operate for 3 months, and I'm in this pain.
We should have a comic strip called That's Our Fezzy, where horrible medical things just happen.
It was just nonstop in the hospital.
So you are you on something for your diabetes still?
Oh, yeah.
You have to do the shots?
Yeah, I have to do the shots twice a day now of insulin. And then I'm also on 2 diabetic drugs.
So if they did the operation for you, you would bleed out because of the... I was going to say paint thinners, but that can't be it.
No.
It's got to be blood thinners.
With the heavy dose of blood thinners that I'm on for the next 3 months, they said I could start bleeding into my spinal column, and they'd never get it stopped.
Just use some towels.
All right, so so you want to stand up throughout the show?
I have to stand up. Sitting is the worst position. Laying is better. Standing is okay.
And you... So what do you do at night when you try to get to sleep? You stand up and sleep like a horse?
I try to time my pain medicine with my sleeping, and it is not working.
I remember when I used to time my pain medicine, too.
I have not got that down yet.
But the pain medicine works well. Are you still at the oxys?
No, they're all gone.
They won't give you any more oxys?
I think I have one more prescription that they're holding for me at the pharmacy.
How many you get in every script?
It was really small. It was like maybe a dozen.
How, like 60 milligrams?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Do you crush it and snort it, or you just fucking?
You gotta crush it.
No, I just swallow it.
You know, if you do that with a cup of hot water, it'll get into the system faster too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh. Personally, I would just crush it and snort, and it'll be right there for you.
That's immediate. That's straight to your fucking
Oh
brain.
yeah, it won't last as long, but it will be immediate and feel great.
Do it.
Why don't I hold your script?
I'll bring it in for you to hang on to.
And let me write a script on the things that you should say when you're trying to get a new script. I'm actually going to type up a script.
Here's a 1 page on fucking how to.
So the pain on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the pain like?
Like right now?
Yeah, like on a daily basis.
Oh, it hits 10 every single day.
Man, you don't know when it's going to come.
No, it's mostly at night, where it just feels like someone is ripping my arm off of the bone.
But your neck doesn't hurt.
No, it's my shoulder, like right around my shoulder blade, down the back of my arm, my elbow, down the back of my forearm, and into my hand.
You're already carrying the arm like it's a dead arm.
I have to keep it in a bent position, or it hurts more.
He's tried to pat me on the back, and he had to turn to the side and pat me on his right arm.
There's a way that I could check on this. And basically, I call it the book stack method. I'm going
Really?
to have you hold on to books, and we're going to keep stacking until the pain gets. I believe you're probably a 7 stacker, but I don't know.
You could do it with pamphlets, actually, and it would have the same effect.
Now, you said you wanted to work in there in case you got the pain in front of a guest and had to take a knee.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, all of a sudden grab my arm, grab my shoulder, and just start wincing and crying, which has happened several times throughout the past few weeks.
Well, it doesn't make you a baby, Fez. Well, some people want to say, welcome back, Fez, we missed you.
Oh. Sad.
Yeah.
Had a heart attack.
Oh, man. Well, your problem is, Fez, you've, like, used up any amount of get-well-soons that we possibly have.
Yeah. Even
You have 10 lifetimes for it.
Tapped. You're fucking tapped out, dude.
even when they told me on the table in the operating room that I had a heart attack, I'm like, all right, fine, do what you got to do. Just so used to it by this point.
I just never heard of someone having a heart attack while they're in the hospital getting medical tests for something else.
You should be totally fine. You're in the hospital.
You're in the hospital. You're plugged in.
They start taking my blood out of me as soon as I get in there because they think it's a heart attack. The first 2 rounds of tests come back negative. Oh, sad.
That's weird because we don't really get so many calls here.
Chock full.
All right, let me just say this. I'm begging people to call and tell them to get better. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. We did have a wrong number call, if that makes you feel any better.
I'll take it. Oh.
Weird. Well, it's exciting to have you back here, Fez.
It's weird.
Why is it weird?
He's been gone for so long.
He's gone so long that you got used to it.
Yeah, it's like that chair in the office. That's no one sits there and there.
He's like fucking,
I hope not.
He's like fucking Billy Bats. He did his time. Now he's back here. You know, he wants a little fucking respect for everything he did.
What other task other than sleeping are you having difficulty with?
Sitting down at a computer is the absolute worst. Sitting is a nightmare. All the ass pressure goes right to my disintegrated disc.
I'm very curious how your disc disintegrated and turned to a powder. And Fez says to me, he goes, well, they do wear out. And I go like this, my parents have fucking fine necks.
It's all that karate and pickup basketball he's doing.
Since this disc is gone, does my head look closer to my shoulders since it collapsed?
It's always been close to your shoulders. I always, like you said, I always been a fucking... He's got that embarrassing walk where it looks like he's trying, as he comes into a room, it looks like he's trying to leave. It looks like something is pulling him into every room that he goes into.
if your disc disintegrates, there should be a lead-up time of pain to catch it.
I would have.
I would have thought so.
The fucking halfway point when you have half a disc, you're feeling fine.
It's only fair.
Just shattered like a saltine. It's fine one day, gone the next.
All right. Here's Mike, and I'm sure we'll hear from a bunch of disc people. But Mike says to us, the disc is the soft cushion between the vertebrae. Okay, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I never thought of a disc as something as soft.
I thought it was a bone.
If one gets damaged or out of place and wears on itself, it will lose its fluid and dry up.
I have been pissing a lot.
So that's what happened to you, and that's probably why it all went out while you were sleeping that night, and you got up in the morning and thought, oh my God, I'm in pain. It must be a heart attack.
My disc dried up.
Now, someone told me that after the operation, you will be 100%. You won't have a problem again because you're keeping the vertebrae separated. And then what's hurting you now is the nerve being exposed and leaned on or whatever. So the second that they put that in, you're going to feel like 100% again.
All right, so that's something.
Yeah, the doctor said everything. The nerve is strangulated.
But see, here's the thing, Chris. If it was anyone else, they would have had that done last week immediately, and he would be, out of pain and on the road to recovery. But because of his other problems, he now has to go 3 months of pain before he gets the thing that's going to get rid of the pain. And the pills that he takes don't get rid of the pain, they just mask the pain.
All right, so he's just now grinding that nerve down even more.
Yeah.
He's grinding the nerve.
And the medicine that I'm on, Lyrica, takes away some of the sharpness of the pain and kind of makes it into a dull ache instead.
Right, but it doesn't. Your body's still going through the same trauma.
Yeah.
Your brain's just not finding out. So if you're worried that the pain brought on a heart attack, your body and heart is still going through the same things. All right, Fez, some people want to talk to you.
Oh, great. Oh, not great.
Thought you had some real fans out there that cared about you.
I would have thought so.
Well, looks like you let the fluid out of them as well.
They're all a slip disc or a disintegrated disc.
Slip disc. Janie never got a slip disc. But that's the important thing. The important thing is, Fez, that you're going to be in constant pain. And
that's what I'm looking forward to.
You have no use of your left arm.
No, the hand is completely numb, especially the forefinger and
But is it comfortably numb?
No, because the medicine actually gives it a burning sensation.
That old man radio. Well, it sounds like you're doing good. We have to leave now, but we'll be back
soon.
Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday, and we'll stop and get you butterscotch sweets and maybe a brownie if it's okay with your doctor.
Bring a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, we've got pictures of the kids in their Halloween costumes.
I want to see those.
Wow.
We'll get this light fixed, too. Don't worry.
Smells in here. I'm going to open up the window.
I don't think the AC works.
Don't give you any blankets?
No, Shelby, you have to go with us. Shelby, come up and visit you when you're in the hospital? Fez, look over at me.
Yes?
Yes, he did?
I'm sorry, I was checking on something with the phones here.
What are you checking on?
I was just, there was someone up there that was a name misspelled, so I was just checking on that. I'm sorry, what was the question?
What was the name supposed to be, Bob, and it went up his boob? I'm going to get you one of those big fucking ear horns that you can keep up. You'll know when I'm talking to you. My question was, did Shelby come visit you?
No, Shelby did not come to the hospital.
So Chris went alone?
No, Chris wasn't there either.
And did I make it at all?
Yes, you actually.
Oh, thank you.
You were actually there when I woke up at one point, and that was the nicest thing ever.
No, that was the day I thought that you were dead because you was fucking down sleeping and had his mouth open.
Oh my God.
So I just started to put his cover over his head like it was already done, so I could wheel him down the hall and just leave him somewhere.
We're calling this.
I was trying to get him to the morgue, but he was hooked up to so many different things,
That was a delighted day.
and I had to bring him pens and a notebook.
God. Like he's in prison. He's going to commissary.
Hey, Tam, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey guys, how's it going today?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey Fezzy, now does this mean your love life's been cut in half?
Well, half a zero.
Well,
He's
yeah,
doing
but
a
now you're
blowjob
only
joke.
one-handed.
Oh, he's doing a jerk-off joke. I thought it was going to be a neck blowjob joke. Yeah, it was a worse fucking joke.
I haven't tried that yet.
You're the stranger.
Yeah, with all them fucking meds that you're into anyway, I'm not even sure if it's going to work.
I've been trying for an hour and a half.
Just come out like Jello.
Oh. Let's never talk about the thickness of Fez's jizz again.
That's where I lost my disc fluid.
Leslie said that her grandmother lost disc and also has chronic ulcers. Might be perfect. Might be somebody for you to meet, Fez.
Very least roommates.
Her grandmother's a girl.
So are you. Roger, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fezzy.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations. Good to see you back. Hey, and get over on the give you a little tug if it gets any worse. And hey, Ron, Chris Stanley's a bitch.
That hurts.
Thank you for a very dull call. I got a bunch of things written down here. Jerk off joke, insult Chris.
What do I want to get down here? Okay, I definitely want to shit on Chris.
That fucking Oklahoma death penalty guy is in better shape than Fez right now. All right, let's do our own office poll. How many days before you think Fez is out again?
Friday. He'll be out Friday.
Wow, that's quick.
I see something will happen over the weekend.
So 5 days and then out.
Right.
I'm going big. I'm going high here.
Yeah.
I think he's going to make it in for 13 shows.
Jesus.
But I do think a couple sent home early days. I think he's going to do that thing where he goes to reach for a paper and the fucking white pain just hits him.
Drops.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my, is he dead?
Because and I really wish we would do the book stack game where we just stack how many books. I think he could take 6 fucking dictionaries.
We can send out Vito, get some dictionaries.
Vito might have been the one who crushed it. Remember, he was rubbing his back.
Oh, yeah.
He's using his elbow, like really getting in there.
Well, here's the thing. You know we would be in trouble with HR if we found out that one of the hosts was demanding that the interns give him a fucking rub down.
I was in agony. It was a last resort.
Yeah, we're all in agony, but we can't come over here and ask the fucking interns to start giving us rub downs.
Hey, Vito, my dogs are fucking killing me. Give me a foot massage.
That's disgusting.
I was just saying.
No, I was thinking of your feet. Just the fact that those shoes off. I'd quit. I would fucking quit if you took your shoes off.
Just figured they stayed on him all the time.
Right.
Sometime, like, if Wiki fucking gets mad at you or wants you to do something, you just say this: I'll do it, but in my bare feet. How's that?
You like that? I'm going to drop that bomb on this whole fucking place.
That would be so disgusting.
There's vents, too, so everyone's going to be fucking injured.
The amount of liquid that would come out of those fucking shoes alone.
Jesus Christ.
Just look like fucking turkey grease.
Soggy.
Hey, cigars and scotch.
Hey, a big welcome back to Fez.
Sure.
And also, congratulations are in order, Fez.
Why is that?
You are the first ever ruptured disc jockey.
That's a really nice line. Good one. Thanks, CNS. Here's somebody who's happy that you're back. Janice.
Hey, Fezzy, yay!
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Fezzy. I missed you. It was so great last week hearing you on the replays. Yay! I'm glad you're okay.
You're like the cheerleader right now, which is yay!
Good thing.
Yay!
You should be my candy striper.
Hey, 3 discs for Fezzy.
You're not dead.
Hooray!
That's very sweet of you.
And, I love Jimmy Norton and Jay Moore, but I didn't think I could love them even more than I do, but the Louis Anderson,
Wasn't that great?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. We got to see Louis Anderson with Rita Rundner once, and he just killed.
Yeah, he's always slayed.
Yeah, and he felt so bad about that goofy show.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he took that fucking Family Feud thing so hard, but
It's fine.
yeah. I tried to tell him I never got to host the feud. If anyone should be upset, it's me. Is there another? Millionaire.
Cedric's out. Or
Cedric
leaving.
wants to leave. Says he doesn't have time to do Millionaire.
Come on.
When, like every other show, like Springer, Maury, they're moving it to Connecticut. It's like, no, I'm not going to Connecticut.
What are you talking about? I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, they
Connecticut.
all these like shows, like Springer, they film them in Connecticut to cut costs. So they're doing that with Millionaire too.
To defray costs. I was just saying a thing that more movies are being shot in New York now than in L.A. There was just an article, and I'm like, L.A. better get your shit together.
They're
Because
not.
that's your thing.
No, they're fucking falling apart. Lose Tonight Show. Now they're losing film.
The Lakers suck. Everything is nuts.
They just built out this movie studio near my house, Kaufman Astoria Studios. They just literally took an entire block and they've expanded their shit. Like you can't go down the block anymore.
It's the Kaufman Studios. Welcome to Kaufman Studios. Can I get you some brisket?
Yes.
All right, Jen, it's nice to talk to you, honey.
And Fezzy, yay!
Yay!
Yay! Fez.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yay!
Hey!
Oh Jesus!
Hey, Red, you're on the air.
Hey, Fez, welcome back. Just wondering which game in the Nets Heat series you taking the boys to. Can't wait to see you guys on the wood, baby.
Yes, it's Fez is back. I guess you'll have to stand in the aisle while we're sitting there. Give us prices right now.
All right, let's see.
We want to be down next to Rihanna, of course, right on the floor.
Yeah.
I think we should really wait and go when I can go along with everyone.
LeBron is going to chase a loose ball into the crowd to shatter Fez's spinal cord.
Good. Somebody else is fucking paying for it.
All right, for 2 tickets, courtside, $21,000 for game 2, Heat and Nets.
That sounds pricey.
Wait, is that in Miami or
It's in Brooklyn.
game 2?
Game 2.
No, you're not trusting him?
Miami at Brooklyn Nets, home, game 2, series, game 4. Game 2, game 4. No, come on. They voted stupidly.
They wrote it stupidly.
Yeah, they did. StubHub is all fucked
Well,
up.
that's good because that's how you read it.
Oh, shit!
I thought we were a team.
Takedown.
There's no disc in team.
I can't wait to go to this fucking game.
Bill, you're on the air. How you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, Fezzy, welcome back. It's great to hear you.
Thank you.
I was just wondering, were there any good-looking male nurses in there? Did you make any connections, make anything happen, or what?
When I was in there, I actually yelled at Fez for fucking not paying attention to a twink who was trying to compliment him on his shitty tattoos. And Fez did not even gaydar this thing up.
He didn't know the man was fucking coming on to him.
I'm telling you right now, Fez is as interested in men as he is in women. Nada. Zilch.
Why doesn't just embrace asexuality?
Why don't you embrace it first and just say, my friend is an asexual, and be happy for him?
My friend is an asexual, except he doesn't act on it.
And I now say this.
You
Yeah.
can't.
I don't go to see my friend in the hospital.
I don't go to see my friend in the
because it's
hospital.
2 fucking subway stops out of your way.
Because it's 2 fucking subway stops out of my way.
How come you guys didn't go up? Seriously.
Just had a lot going on.
What?
Netflix.
Why didn't you go see the Butt King?
I don't deal well in hospitals.
No one does. No one ever says, "Oh, I love going to the fucking hospital and visiting my friends."
I thought you had to buy like a ticket or something.
You're a wise ass.
There is a cover.
How about you? And you did your fake cancer gland thing that hasn't even come through.
Yeah, I'm just not. It's too expensive now.
What?
Copays and such. I'm just gonna wait that out.
You don't wait out cancer; it waits you out.
Well, now they got this. They got me on. Like, I guess like they think, oh, cutting it out's like a last resort. So now they're giving me all this other stuff that giving me weird side effects too.
Like what?
I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing.
Go ahead.
Say it.
I can't jizz right now.
Do you understand?
You should have been on my team.
Both of them can't come.
Do you understand why I'm calling you fucking Fez Jr. all the time? First of all, you can't jizz because you repel women. It has nothing to do with anything else.
I don't know where it's all going. I mean,
It's going up into your asshole and causing ass crack. Fucking cancer. So that's your fucking medical thing.
yeah.
Chris, you're just an active fucking addict?
Yeah, but I can come. It's fine. If that works perfectly fine.
I would have thought that you were on something because you sent shit in about the Derby that was so nonsensical.
Which derby stuff?
Didn't you send stuff into the Derby? You had
Kentucky.
fucking things that races that didn't even exist.
No, I didn't send that in.
I thought that you did. Maybe it was Saratoga Chick.
He sent in some fucking awful pics, that's for sure.
But he had fucking things that weren't even races that didn't go down. I've known that you weren't going to be involved over your time off. Did you love that horse, though? That fucking California Chrome? It's a beautiful horse.
I love the way it dominated. And seeing, like, everyone said, this is the fucking horse is going to win, and that a favorite hasn't won in a while. Just to see him dominate, it was pretty awesome.
Well, just see him shift when he wanted to.
Yeah.
Just when he wanted to. He just fucking just put it out there.
Turn it, fucking open
Although
it
I
up.
admit, for no apparent reason, other than being a taxi fan, I was really pulling for Danza.
A lot of people were loving Danza. I thought Candy Boy had a shot. I was way off.
I know. That's the one that you fucking sent me in.
Yeah.
That's what Fez calls me sometimes.
My JC said that Fez has been complaining about numb fingers for a while. Do you remember that, Fez?
Oh yeah, I do remember that because like I remember you were like crushing them and I couldn't feel it, and then you got to one that I could feel.
I don't remember that. Oh, you told me your hand was numb, so I tested it?
Yeah.
Why didn't you get your doctor to test it? Not just some guy you work with.
It finally went away.
Yeah. Your fucking disc went away.
It's a really shitty James Bond movie, Numb Finger.
Numb finger! And Shelby don't jizz. So what do they give you? Non-jizz pills?
Oh, no, I'm just stopping. I'm just not taking any medication.
Oh my God.
I just gotta release.
So you can jerk off more?
Well, I can. There's just nothing happen. I just gotta release something here. I'm getting all ornery.
This is
Why don't
fucked
you
up.
try
What?
dating?
Do you can't orgasm, or when you orgasm nothing comes out?
Yeah, the second one.
So whatever, it's fine. Let's clean up. You're good.
He's just frustrated. Maybe if you were with someone other than being by yourself in your bed. That fucking spank palace you're fucking living with over there in Queens.
It's a jizz dome.
The non-jizz dome.
I wish it was jizz though. They dropped their sponsorship.
Yeah, there's no jizz. Why would they sponsor?
Seriously, I just despise the people on this show. This is the
Hey, I could come. Don't you?
Can I have some?
fucking dream
Perfect.
team of weirdos. 50% of the fucking team can't come now. and it just happens to be the 50% that doesn't date. Weirdos. Well. Hard Rock Johnny.
Welcome back, Fezzy.
Thanks, Johnny.
And I like that you now have a guy on the show who we can now call Dust Dick, because that's what we come out of it. We'll call him Dust Dick. That's it. That's the sound of his orgasm. It's just...
Oh, God, that's disgusting. Johnny did the old bait and switch on me. He invited me out to a steak restaurant. Then he says, why don't you just swing by here at Hard Rock?
Steak dinner will be second.
I noticed this. Even Johnny Go-Go, your fucking right-hand man, was disgusted by you.
Slimy.
He's like, Johnny, why aren't we there? And Johnny's like, forget about it. I got some chicken tenders coming up.
It's in-house.
You like onion rings, don't you, fellas? That was a good one. You got me that time.
Next time we'll do a better dinner or lunch. I wanted to wait till Fez was back so we can take Fez out to a nice dinner.
That'll kill him.
Here's some red meat.
His blood sugar is so fucking crazy, and you haven't ever worked out the diet part of it, right?
No, not on any sort of consistent basis. And
Yeah,
then
that is how you handle your health on a consistent basis. It's like, I quit drinking, but not on a consistent basis.
Some days just wake up and have a drink.
Yeah. And how's he supposed to fucking sit down at the dinner table? Fez has to eat like a fucking horse in a stall with a feed bag on.
It's like that day when you had to choose. Remember you had to choose whether you'd get rid of a table, a chair, or a bed, or a couch.
He got rid of all three.
none of them work for me anymore.
Fez, move over so I can see you. You're doing a fucking Shelby right now. Let me see you just try to raise your left hand. Can you do that?
I can do it like this.
Oh,
but
yes,
I can't.
Mr. Watley in the back. What can I do for you?
I can't do it like this.
You could never be put on a cross.
Yeah. That would kill me if they tried to crucify me.
By the way, Hicks can't do that either, but has nothing wrong with him. Maybe we want to do a thing where it's a little thing that I call sand buckets, where you're just holding the bucket and we're just slowly pouring sand in it to see how long you can hold it up. But didn't they say you have to use your left hand or you'll lose it?
Yeah, I have to start going to rehab so I can keep any sort of use in this hand as it's slipping away.
But why don't you try to use it in real life instead of what you're doing now?
Because it hurts.
But you treat it like you're wearing a cast.
That's the only position where it hurts the least.
So they're going to hurt you in rehab, right?
I believe so. I'm terrified of it.
Oof. Why don't you just cut it off and go with a hook?
Get a hook hand.
That would be a good look for you.
I'd rather just cut it off and put a phone charger there.
I know.
So we'll finally have some use for this team.
I know when they were taking me in to put in my new stents, they had to lay me in a position that really, really hurt my neck and shoulder, and I just...
It just keeps whining. It don't stop bitching. I'm sorry, did I interrupt you, Fez?
No, not
God,
at all.
I really want to hear it.
No, that was when I was screaming, "Do not resuscitate," at the nurses. If something goes wrong on the table, do not resuscitate.
That was me yelling that out.
Oh, I know I heard it somewhere in there.
How many stents does this make?
Well, I'm double digits now, Hard Rock Johnny. It's 10.
Wow. Nice. It's nice, even double round numbers.
What quarterback had the number 10?
Who was 10?
That's what I asked.
Wasn't Johnny U?
I don't know. I thought he was an 11 guy.
I think Roethlisberger's a 10?
He's 7.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ.
So, Johnny, great fucking joke you played on me with the bait and switch. That was a good one.
He's Eli Manning.
Now, how much faith can I put into Johnny Go-Go? Is he going to make
good.
things go?
He's going to make things go for sure.
All right.
No, he's set. I wouldn't set you. I mean, I'd set you up for a bad place for a meeting, but
That was fucking hysterical, though.
I just had a busy day and I couldn't get out of here.
Yeah, but then even where you picked, you had me under Tony Orlando's pants. I mean, I wasn't even in the Hendricks or Morrison section. All right, here are the number 10 quarterbacks. Chad Pennington.
Nice.
Vince Young. Troy Smith. And this, you fucking Giants fans don't know Eli Manning?
Yeah, I didn't want to get into Eli because he's so bad lately.
And then the great Fran Tarkington.
Fran Tarkington.
No.
Mark Bolger. Get Mark Bolger.
My orthopedic doctor had a photo of him with Chad Pennington up in the office. And I'm thinking, fat lot of good this did.
Oh, got Cordell Slash. We can just start calling you Slash from now on.
That's our Slash.
Get Slash on that.
All right, Johnny.
All right, boys.
Tell Johnny Go-Go he's got my hopes up.
All right.
All right, talk to you later.
Later.
Bye.
Brady Quinn on the Browns was number 10. Nice.
Yeah, now that I fucking gave you a list, everyone's ready to come fucking jumping in. Now that they're not used. It seems like a lot of bad quarterbacks went with 10, though. Who was coming in for Mother's Day? How do you not check your mail at all? This is, by the way, I know, but I'm giving you a test.
I don't know. I have to.
Unbelievable. Send it to him over the break. Foggy Otis.
Foggy Otis.
How come that's not done on your list?
It was an oversight. Bad one.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Ron. Thanks. How you doing? Thanks for taking my call, buddy.
That's my job.
Yeah, but you don't always. Sometimes you see Richard in Canada and go, fuck that. Anyways, Fez, I want you to know that on April 6th, Monday morning, I called in there just before noon to be the first person to congratulate you on re-signing your contract, and it was a real bummer to hear that you were in mediations, and then a couple days later you were in the hospital, and you truly have been missed this last couple of weeks. And I hope you were listening to the show when you heard Shelby and Chris mangle the intros and the outros and the advertisements and stuff, buddy. You know you're missed, and everybody's glad to have you back.
There is some truth to that. Hicks filling in, doing plugs was just god-awful.
It was bad.
It was slurry and shitty, and I see now why Dave finds himself in so much trouble. What do you do for Dave? Anything?
I do plenty for Mr. Dave McDonald.
What?
I co-host the Dave Mac Sports program with him.
By going, Oh,
No,
when
I
I turn
don't.
on that show, he's going a mile a minute. And then I hear you doing I don't know, Dave. Maybe you shouldn't.
Some things need to be stopped.
Dave. Davey Mac.
Stop that.
And you missed your big celebration yesterday, Fez. May the 4th. Get it? May the 4th be with you. That was all over the internet.
I don't know how it got started. I don't care to know how it got started, but it's the lamest thing in the fucking world.